What if I told you that one of the most common white powders in your kitchen can actually affect the chemistry of your body? You probably know it as baking soda. But after 60, there is something important you need to understand before you ever decide to put it in a glass of water and drink it. Bicarbonate is not simply an old-fashioned home remedy. It is a substance your body naturally uses to help maintain its acid-base balance. And doctors can also use sodium bicarbonate in specific medical situations. The surprising part is that the same substance that can be useful in the right situation can also create problems when it is used incorrectly. So today, I want to show you what actually happens inside your body when bicarbonate enters the picture, and why this matters even more as you get older. Let's start with something most people never think about. Your blood has to maintain an extremely controlled acid-base balance. Your lungs and kidneys work constantly to keep that balance within a narrow range. Bicarbonate is part of this system. Your body already produces and uses bicarbonate as one of its defenses against excess acid. This is why the idea that you simply need to alkalize your body with baking soda is misleading. Your blood does not normally become dramatically acidic because you ate the wrong meal yesterday. Your kidneys and lungs are continuously regulating this system. And that leads to the first important question. If your body already controls this balance, why is sodium bicarbonate ever used as a treatment? The answer is medical conditions that can actually cause metabolic acidosis. One example is chronic kidney disease. Healthy kidneys remove acid from the body and help maintain the correct amount of bicarbonate in the blood. When kidney function becomes impaired, that balance can change. In certain patients, healthcare professionals may prescribe bicarbonate to increase the amount of base available in the blood. So bicarbonate is not magic. It is chemistry. And chemistry can be helpful when there is a specific problem. But that does not mean more bicarbonate automatically means better health. This becomes especially important after 60 because many people are managing conditions such as high blood pressure, heart disease, kidney problems, or taking several medications at the same time. Sodium bicarbonate contains sodium, and that matters. Extra sodium can be a concern for people who need to restrict sodium because of conditions such as hypertension, heart failure, kidney disease, or liver disease. In other words, something that looks completely harmless sitting on your kitchen shelf may not be harmless for every person. Your age, medical history, medications, blood pressure, kidney function, and total sodium intake all matter. And here is where I want you to pay close attention. If you have seen videos claiming that baking soda can automatically improve your circulation, increase testosterone, restore sexual performance, or flush acidity from your entire body, do not assume those promises are medically established. The real story is much more interesting. Bicarbonate has a legitimate role in human physiology and in certain medical treatments, but that does not turn it into a universal health supplement. In fact, sodium-containing medicines can be problematic for people with certain cardiovascular, kidney, or fluid retention conditions. So what happens if someone takes too much? Depending on the person and the amount, excessive sodium bicarbonate can contribute to unwanted sodium intake and disturbances in the body's electrolyte and acid-base balance. That is exactly why medical use is different from randomly taking spoonfuls at home. And if you are already taking medications, there is another issue. Antacids containing sodium bicarbonate can interfere with how some medicines are absorbed, which is why healthcare guidance recommends separating certain medications from antacids by several hours. So, what should you take away from this? Bicarbonate itself is not the villain. Your own body uses bicarbonate every day. But the idea that every man over 60 should drink baking soda every morning is not a medically sound conclusion. The right question is not, how much baking soda should I take? The right question is, why am I considering it in the first place? If you are worried about fatigue, digestion, circulation, kidney function, blood pressure, sexual health, or changes happening as you age, those symptoms deserve to be understood rather than covered up with a home remedy. And I want to hear from you. Have you ever heard that drinking baking soda can improve your health after 60? Have you actually tried it? Tell me in the comments what you were told it would do. I read the comments because your experience can help us understand which health myths are reaching men in our community. And if you want more clear, evidence-based information about men's health, aging, circulation, hormones, and sexual wellness, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Don't just follow health trends. Understand what is actually happening inside your body.